They say AI is going to take over the world and put game developers out of business. But after today, I think that's some bullshit. I spent the last 3 hours forcing 5 different AIs to make GTA 6 from scratch to see if they'd make something playable or just completely embarrass themselves.
This feels like a fever dream.
All 5 AIs had the same rules and the same 30-minute time limit. And by the end of this video, one of them clearly stands above the rest. So let's start with ChatGPT. So I started by giving ChatGPT this prompt, and after 8 minutes this is what it gave me.
Okay, so I'm spawned right here at the Vice City beach. What's this? Is this supposed to be a chest or what? I grabbed the beach bag. It gave me 1 hit. Is that supposed to be like the wanted level?
So at this point the game was basically empty. The only thing you could do was grab this beach bag, which gave you a 1-star wanted level. The problem? There was no police. So obviously it was time to add them.
So let's try to steal the car first. Let's see what happens.
So I got into the car and nothing. No wanted level at all. Which meant there was only one way left to test the police.
What happens if I run someone over? Okay, hit a pedestrian and I got 1 wanted star. So I'm gonna just run over as many NPCs as I can. I literally got 5 wanted stars right now. So I'm gonna wait for police if I actually come. Oh no, look at the police. I need to kill them all. Okay, I'm just gonna run all the police over in one go. Okay, no. Yeah, I did it. Okay, nice. This is actually kind of fun.
Next I tried shooting.
Let's just get out of the car and shoot as many NPCs as I can. I'm gonna shoot. Okay, I can see the muzzle flash. Well, why the hell isn't he dying?
The guns did absolutely nothing to the NPCs. But I was out of time with ChatGPT, so it was time to move on to Gemini. So Gemini was fast.
Yeah, he's way faster. He already made the game? I didn't even finish my sentence.
Yeah, maybe a little too fast. It literally took him 10 seconds to remake the entirety of GTA 6. There was no way this game was actually going to be good.
Okay, this is interesting. So, what happens if I click Jason? Okay, Viber texting. Like, what the hell is this game actually?
Now I said there was no way this game was actually going to be good. But damn, I didn't expect it to be just 2 buttons that do absolutely nothing.
This game is literally 2 buttons. In what way is this GTA 6?
So I told it to try again, and this time?
Wow, he actually made some improvements, so it's not 3D anymore like I told him to, but who cares? I guess it's more like the original GTA, so do I have a gun? Okay. I don't know. I'll try to get in the car. I got in the car, so what happens if I run over this? Oh. It added a blood puddle. Okay, this is actually kinda graphic.
Oh no! Anyway.
I ran over that guy, but I got no wanted level, so I'm gonna try and run over more people. Okay, I've got a wanted level now. Do cops come? Hello? Is there any police? Yeah, I don't think there's any police.
Since the police are one of the core parts of GTA, it was really strange that Gemini didn't add them in the first place. So that's exactly what I told him to add next.
It's literally the same game, what the hell? Do police actually come after me or no? I don't see any police.
Even though Gemini said he added the police, he straight up gaslit me. It was the exact same game. Literally nothing has changed. So this time I had to get way more aggressive with it.
You stupid clanker! You gave me the exact same code as last time. Actually make something different, and I'm gonna put many exclamation marks so he really understands that he needs to do better.
Alright, that should have set him straight. And this time, I think he actually understood the assignment.
Okay, recognizing the signal, I think he realized that I'm angry, you know guys, that's a good sign. Oh, and he actually made it 3D, this looks like Doom. He completely changed the game. And why the hell do the enemies look like Geometry Dash? And the 3D is not that good, to be honest. It literally looks like a 3D game in Geometry Dash. This is way worse than the previous version.
I don't know why he decided the new version needed to be completely different, and somehow way worse. So I told him to base it on the previous version instead.
I'm hoping this will actually be the previous game. Ooh, and it is. And there's more cars. Hopefully there's guns. Ooh, I've got a gun, okay. Where does it show my wanted level? I'll just kill, okay, the police have cars, that's really good.
Now, since the police had cars in this version, I really wanted to try a police chase.
I got in the police car. I'm gonna do a epic police chase. I can do one here, okay. Yeah, the police ran over the people, nice. It's just like real GTA.
And then I thought, how do I make it even more like the real GTA? And then it hit me.
Ooh, maybe we can add gambling to the game, that would be literally the best game ever.
So I asked it to add a casino, but things didn't go the way I expected.
Oh, what the hell, he's not adding a casino, he thinks it's illegal or something, what the hell? So he's not adding a casino, but he's adding a arcade.
But the arcade was kind of boring. A casino would have been way better.
Press E to enter Vice City nightclub and arcade. Okay, I'll press C. Ooh, and this is like Space Invaders, no? And I just died, nice.
Yeah, like I said, the arcade was really boring. So I told Gemini to add bowling, like GTA 4.
Okay, what the hell am I supposed to do with this?
So turns out there was no visual representation of bowling at all. It turned out to be completely numbers based. You just set the aim and the power and that decided the result.
Oh, I see, I'm like picking my aim, so I'm gonna put 3. And I'm gonna throw the ball with power set to 5. So I'll throw the ball and I knock down 6 pins. This is really basic. I'm gonna try to hit a strike. I'm gonna increase my power to 8. Let's see what happens. Okay, spare, a perfect cleanup. I got a spare, so that means 1 bowling pin is left.
But I didn't know if the remaining bowling pin was on the left or the right, so I just assumed it was on the right.
Hopefully I destroy the last pin. Okay, I knocked down 1 pin.
Okay, the game appeared to be working correctly, but I wanted to test if that was just a coincidence.
Maybe it's completely random, so let's try to break the game. Let's try to put in minus 9,999 and let's add like a really stupid number, something like this, in the power. So let's see what happens. Open frame, total pins this frame 4. Try harder. Okay, I think it's literally random. So what happens if I don't even put anything in? Bruh. And I still knock down 4 pins. So I'm just gonna spam this until I get a strike. Okay, I've got a spare. 5, 10, 9, 10. Strike! Okay, so this game is literally stupid.
Yeah, so turns out the game is literally random and even if you don't enter anything at all, you can still win. So we actually managed to do way more with Gemini, but time still ran out. So we are moving on to DeepSeek.
Okay, so this is DeepSeek's version. Took him 4 minutes and let's see if it's actually good. Whoa, is this 3D? How do I move? WASD to move, but I'm pressing it and nothing's happening. Why the hell do the lights of a building flash like that? I don't like it. I don't know, I can't do anything. At least let's click on the map. iFruit map opened. Okay, it says iFruit map opened, but I don't see any map actually opened. Maybe that's just a bug. Let's see what happens if I press on messages. Okay, so the same thing with every application. It just says application name opened, but nothing actually shows up on the screen. I can't move. Can I switch characters at least? What the hell? I can't do anything in this game, what the hell is this?
The game was a complete mess. Random images everywhere, and the only thing you could actually do was switch characters.
I need to tell DeepSeek to completely remake it, because what the hell is this? Wow, so this is his second version, took him 5 minutes again. Hopefully it's better than whatever the last version is. So the same fake loading screen, I suppose. It's still initializing Vice City. I think the loading screen is broken.
I have no idea why it added a loading screen to such a simple game. Maybe to make the game look more complex? But it kept getting stuck, so I told it to remove it.
Okay, so we literally wasted more than half our time trying to make DeepSeek's version even work, but is it actually working? Okay, so click to start. Ooh, look at this beautiful map. Look at the beautiful Vice City beach. I can see everything clearly. Yeah, I can see my character, I can see cars in the game. No, what the hell? It's literally a black screen, like he didn't even put anything in the game. He made some nice UI, but I don't think it's working anyway.
At this point, it felt like we were just wasting even more time. I was starting to think DeepSeek might not be capable of making a working game.
Okay, why the hell is there a stock image of an iPad? What the hell? So corny. Okay, I'll pick Jason, the street smart hustler. Let's start the game, okay? So it's like the first version, but actually I can walk around, and what the hell is happening with the road? Why the hell is the road moving with me? What happens if I get run over by a car? Nothing.
I could walk around, but that was literally the only thing I could do, so I needed to add some actual features. But at this point, I'd already lost hope for DeepSeek. Just look at the cars, the buildings, everything. What is this? Anyway, this was the new version.
It's literally the same game, he just remade the UI a bit. So let's start the game and... nothing happens. Wow.
At this point, I was done with DeepSeek, but I gave it one last try and this happened.
Wow, I never seen this. Is this the best the DeepSeek can do?
Remember when everyone said DeepSeek was way ahead of the competition? Yeah, I don't think that's the case anymore. Next AI.
Okay, so unlike DeepSeek, this AI should be actually good because it's Claude and people say it's really good at coding. Wow, so he made the game really quickly. It took like 2 minutes exactly.
It might have been faster, but was it actually better?
So let's pick Lucia this time. Ooh, and it's got the same problem as DeepSeek. What the hell is this? Literally, the game is exactly the same as DeepSeek's, in the sense that it doesn't work, of course.
Yeah, it wasn't any better. At this point, I just wanted an actual working game. Is that so hard? Well, apparently yeah, cause this is what it gave me next.
Looks exactly the same, but it should be working at least. I'm gonna pick Jason. Ooh, and exactly the same problem. He didn't fix anything.
So as usual, I told it to fix the game.
Actually, something is working. Look at the character. Again, it looks like Geometry Dash. What the hell is wrong with the buildings? Like, why the hell are these buildings so flashy? Can I actually do something?
No.
We can't shoot or anything, there's no guns.
Even though the game technically worked at this point, there was still nothing to do. And since I somehow ran out of Claude free trial after just 3 prompts, I had to move on to the last AI.
If Grok doesn't save this video, I don't know what we'll do.
At this point, I figured maybe all the AIs make garbage because my prompt was garbage. So I gave Grok a really fleshed out, detailed prompt. But did it actually help?
Okay, this took 30 seconds.
Yeah, not exactly promising that it made the game so quickly.
Ooh, okay, and right off the bat there's an error.
Of course, every AI after the first 2 just had to break something.
Hopefully he can fix this error, but probably a new error will show up when he fixes this one.
And I was right.
There's nothing to the game again. Okay, maybe this prompt is even worse. Let's try to make a new chat.
Yeah, that didn't help at all.
Again, it's a widescreen. Right, can I get at least one working game from Grok?
Later.
What is this game? I guess this is a car. Okay, so there's a beach and one single tree on the beach. There's really nothing else to do in this game apart from driving around. I guess we can build on this game. So I guess we can make it like a Gemini's game, you know how it was like top down, like the original GTA? Okay, this looks more like GTA, but why do the NPCs look like locks? Do I have a gun or anything? I don't think so. So I can enter cars, I think. Yeah, I entered the car. It doesn't really look like a car at all, and I can't actually go down. Look at the police, oh no. Okay, so I'm somewhere here outside of a screen and I can't actually go down because if I press S it still goes up, so that's an issue. But other than that, it's way better than the previous games by the previous AIs.
But it was still pretty basic, so I tried to improve it.
Okay, we have a new version. The NPCs have health points.
So naturally there was shooting in this game, right?
Okay, it says I've got a shotgun, but I can't shoot or anything. To be honest, I don't like this at all.
I tried adding new features again, and it definitely added something to say the least.
Okay, the buildings just straight up have a seizure in this one, and the people seem to have seizures as well. What the hell is going on? They are just rolling on the floor. They literally have like a stroke. Everyone has a stroke in this game. Look at the cars drifting. Like, what is going on in this game? This feels like a fever dream.
And there was another big problem.
Why the hell is the car exactly the same speed as the NPCs? I literally can't run over anyone. The NPCs just go away from me. This is kinda unplayable, you know? This is literally the worst game ever. Look, it's got like a rendering bug here. It's literally got the same rendering bug as GTA San Andreas when you go too fast. No, this is complete trash. I can't play this.
Luckily, the next version had way more lines of code, so it had to be better, right? Right?
Psych!
This is just like a few lines of code.
Yeah, at this point even Grok was losing it.
Okay, so there's no game map at all. It's just blue. There's no city, nothing. I don't know. I'm done with Grok.
Okay, so I tried to fix it one more time, and...
What the hell?